Hi and welcome back, and in this video we're going to be looking at getting meaningful customer feedback. Now there's a saying out there that I love: feedback is the fuel of champions. And it's true, particularly if you're looking at creating an extraordinary customer experience, because feedback tells you exactly how your customers are experiencing your business, and without it you're going to be flying blind. Now, when I got my hands on my first restaurant, things were in a real sorry state. The food was poor, the service was poor, the atmosphere was poor, and staff morale was poor. And we worked hard to fix all that. But the question was, how would we know if we were actually improving? So what we did was we built feedback into the culture. We put feedback cards on every table. We had feedback books at the entrance to the restaurant where customers could write their thoughts before they left. Now that was a risky strategy because negative comments could be seen by people coming into the building. But we wanted accountability. We wanted to make sure the book filled up with positive stories. And the amazing thing was that once customers saw that we cared enough to ask, they gave us more and more feedback. And we got better and better as a result of that. Now here's the thing. Feedback isn't just about spotting mistakes. It does three really important things. Firstly, it keeps you honest. You see what customers see, not what you assume. Secondly, it highlights the blind spots. Often things you think are fine are the things that are driving the customers mad. And then thirdly, it builds trust. When people know you're listening, they do feel more valued. Now, one of the simplest and most powerful tools today to use for feedback is the Net Promoter Score, or NPS. And that's based on one simple question. On a scale of 0 to 10, how likely are you to recommend us to a friend or colleague? Now, if a customer was to score you 9 or 10, they're classed as promoters. They're the people who are going to be your loyal fans. A score of 7 or 8 means they're passive, which means they're satisfied but enthusiastic and possibly even easily poachable by your competition. A score of 0 to 6 are your detractors. Those are unhappy customers that can and possibly will harm your reputation. Now, your NPS is the percentage of promoters minus the percentage of detractors. Now, it's really simple and it gives you a clear sense of whether your customers are truly loyal. And here's the key. It's not just about collecting scores or comments. It's about what you do with them. Now, when someone gives you negative feedback, follow up, reach out and invite them back for your chance to give them a far better experience. Now, when someone gives you positive feedback, just smile and move on. Surprise them, thank them, give them a small gift like priority seating, a free round of drinks, or a complimentary dessert was what we used to do in the restaurants. And that creates fans, not just customers. So let me ask you, how do you currently ask your customers for feedback? Is it easy? Is it inviting? Do you share feedback openly with your team, the good and the bad? And what's one new way that you could start gathering feedback this month? And if you measured NPS today, what do you think your score would be? Okay, my challenge for you is this. Don't just wait for complaints or praise. Actively ask for feedback. Make it easy and then use it to get better. Remember, feedback really is the fuel of champions. In the next video, we're going to move on to tip number 5, dealing with complaints. And I'll show you how my first restaurant was getting an average of 4 written complaint letters every single day, and how we turn that nightmare into a system that creates some of our most loyal customers. You won't want to miss it.